Patty Cake, the channel that's about baking and much more. A warm welcome to my channel.
Today I am so happy to share with you how I make delicious Goan Prawn Masala. Goan dishes being medium spicy, this one too isn't fiery hot, though you could make it as spicy as you want by increasing the amount of chilies or adding in some chili powder. But now let's start making this irresistibly tasty super duper prawn dish, Goan Prawn Masala, right here at Patty Cake. We'll start by marinating the prawns. Here I have 30 prawns that I have cleaned, deveined and washed. Let's marinate them with 3/4 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of ground pepper, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and 2 teaspoons of lime juice. Let's mix this well so that the prawns are properly coated with the marinade, and then cover the bowl and set it aside for around 20 minutes. In the meanwhile, let's dry roast a few spices for making the masala. My pan has been heating on a medium flame. I'll now reduce it to medium-low and then add 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 4 cloves, 10 peppercorns, and a 1-inch stick of cinnamon. I'll also add 4 cashew nuts. These are 8 cashew nut halves. Adding these is optional. I'm adding them for taste and for toning down the spiciness. We'll roast this mix for around 3 to 4 minutes till it gives off the distinctive aroma of roasting spices. I'll let this cool to room temperature and then we'll grind the masala ingredients. To my grinding jar, I'll first add the roasted spices and then the Kashmiri chilies I had soaked in around 1/4 cup of very hot water for around half an hour. These are 7 Kashmiri chilies. I had broken off the stem and then cut each of them into 2 or 3 pieces. We'll save the chili water for later use. I'll also add in 6 garlic cloves, a 1-inch piece of ginger that I've cut into fine slices, a small ball of tamarind that I had soaked in 2 to 3 teaspoons of hot water for around half an hour, 2 teaspoons of grated jaggery, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Instead of vinegar, you could add lime or lemon juice. Let's also add a little of the chili water for now and add the rest a little later while grinding the masala. I'll grind all of this to a smooth paste and be back. Here's our masala paste. I needed to add the rest of the chili water and a tablespoon of plain water as well to grind it. Now that our masala is ready, I've started heating the same pan we used earlier. The heat is set to medium. To the pan, I'll add 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 tablespoon of pure ghee. Once this mix gets hot enough, I'll add the marinated prawns in a single layer. Now you could fry the prawns in oil alone, like in the traditional recipe. But I am using a mix of oil and pure ghee for giving the dish an even richer taste. On a side note, in the popular Mangalorean dish, prawn ghee roast, which is much like the Goan Prawn Masala, the prawns and the masala are fried only in ghee. We'll let the prawns cook for just 1.5 minutes and then turn them over. If we overcook the prawns, they could become tough and rubbery. which is why we'll cook them on the other side too for just 1.5 minutes. Okay, these are done. Let's remove them to a plate. And as for the small amount of liquid that the prawns released, I'll transfer it to a bowl for now. To the same pan, I'll now add 1 tablespoon of oil and 1.5 tablespoons of ghee. I'll heat this mix with the flame on medium and then add in around half a cup of finely chopped onion and fry this till it browns. Next, we'll add in the masala paste and roast this for around 3 to 4 minutes till it becomes darker in color. I'll now mix in around 3 tablespoons of tomato paste that I got by finely chopping a medium-sized tomato and then grinding it to a paste in my mixer grinder. I'll also add the rinsings of the grinder jar in which I had ground the masala paste and the liquid released by the prawns. Let's stir everything well and let the masala cook for 1 to 2 minutes more. Finally, let's add in the fried prawns and around 8 to 10 curry leaves. Let's give everything a good stir so that the prawns are mixed nicely with the masala. We let the prawns cook in the masala for around 2 minutes. It's now time to taste the masala and adjust the seasonings if necessary. Our prawn masala is so delicious, but I think it could do with a sprinkling of salt and just 1 teaspoon of vinegar. However, if you want it to be spicier, you could throw in a teaspoon of regular chili powder at this stage. I'll now mix everything well and after a minute or so, turn off the heat. Our finger-licking good Goan Prawn Masala is ready to be served. You have to make this at home to realize how incredibly tasty it is. These masala prawns can be eaten with chapati, bread or steamed rice. But I like to enjoy this dish with Goan Polle, soft and lacy Goan rice crepes or dosas. If you want to learn how to make Polle, the video link is up here and in the description box below. Wow! There's no better way to describe the taste. I'm telling you, you simply must give my recipe a shot. And don't forget to share it with others. And do subscribe to my channel for more of such super tasty recipes. Until we meet again, happy cooking!